Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your April reading. I want to see where are you at in life right now and what can you expect for April. Okay. Sagittarius, you got the 5 of Wands. So for April, I see that you're feeling really confused about something. You might be a little bit lost, and that's okay. Let's find out like what the obstacle might be for that. Okay, the Fool. Okay. So what I'm seeing is you feel really lost and confused about something in your life right now. It could be pertaining towards your career or something else, but I'm really feeling career right now. And you have the Fool in the obstacle placement. So what this tells me is that the obstacle is that you're just new to this. Like you might feel like other people in your field have been at this for years or just for a really long time. Maybe some of the people that you surround yourself with seem to have it all together, or they just have figured out how to pursue the dream that you're chasing in a way to make money doing that. So you might just feel a little bit behind, but I think this is encouraging you to go down this path, to not give up, because you're not going to be lost and confused forever. You can't be new at something forever. Eventually you will learn the trade and you will get really good at it. And on the bottom of the deck, you did get the Empress card. So what this tells me is that you are, first of all, really limiting and doubting yourself if you continue to believe that this future that you seek just belongs to the people in the field that you're currently in, because you actually are a star. You have the Empress card, you stand out, you have a lot of beauty and alluring qualities. It doesn't have to just be like appearance based, but it can also be like the energy that you bring or the talent or the hard work that you put into this field. But I feel like with that Empress energy, it's confirming that this is something that you're meant to succeed in, something you're made to stand out in, and everybody at their own time, right? Like if people in your field are making more money doing what you do, then they've just had more practice and they've been at it longer. They have more connections. So don't limit yourself. Don't give up on this. Like honestly, I feel like you just have to continue to take baby steps, have faith in the unknown, and keep forging your way down this path, Sagittarius, because I feel like with that Empress card, it's really confirming that this is something that you will shine in eventually. So just be really patient with yourself. Now, I do want to get some more like specifics for April, so I'm pulling out my fortune cards. Okay, for April, you got the hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally, yeah. So you might need some time away, time off to just relax and then figure out as you go like what next steps you want to take, but you definitely need a break. You might be pushing yourself too hard. On the bottom of the deck, you got the Hand, in need of help, assistance, or guidance. Yes, so definitely reach out for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and know that people who are guiding you, people who are helping you, right? They want the best for you. They want to see you succeed. So what's wrong with allowing someone to help you if you need it? And what's wrong with because it's good karma. Like if you allow someone to help you, then someday you're going to help someone else who's in your shoes exactly in this moment. So it all comes back around. Now let's see if there's anything else for April, Sagittarius. Okay, this card just kind of fell out. the box, you will receive a gift. Ooh, okay, that's exciting. And on the bottom of the deck, the tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Yep, slow and steady wins the race. I feel like you're just, you want it all to unfold right now. It could even be because you're at a point where you really could use the job or the money or whatever it is, like you feel like you need to have it all together right now, but your journey says otherwise. Your journey says be patient. You will receive gifts. You are slowly but surely going to get there. And I did see the month of August right here at the bottom, so I am going to pull it because I think it means something. So maybe by August, you can expect to be at a better place financially or within your career. So I do think August is an important month to look out for. And you are a fire sign, so Leo season is the first like 2.5 weeks of August. So this is definitely for you, Sagittarius. Now, I have some new decks and I've been playing around with them and I really like them, but I do want to show you like what they are. This is a Find Your Purpose deck, and I don't know if these are really meant for like tarot and oracle, so to speak, but they were just really calling me. And then the Journey. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into that for you, Sagittarius. Let's see. I want to know, based on the Journey deck, like where you are at in your journey right now, because I think this will be really telling. I also think it'll be more useful because you probably need to focus on where you are right now. If you worry too much about the future, you will kind of, you'll get in your own way, so to speak. So where you're at right now is exactly where you're meant to be. It won't last forever. But Sagittarius, let's see, where are you at in the journey of your life right now in April? I just heard breathe, so you need to take a breather, relax, utilize this space and time to focus on other areas of your life that you are grateful for. What are the gifts in your life right now, Sagittarius? What is working? And where are you at in the journey? You know what's interesting? I couldn't tell if it was just because I was nervous, because I'm starting with you, Sagittarius. So my nerves are usually a little bit more towards the beginning and then they fade by the end of these readings. But I felt like this really like anxious, sort of like quick nervousness energy when I was starting, like go, 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 fast, fast, fast. And I can literally hear the cards telling me to, hey, like slow down, like be chill, like relax. But I feel like it's more of me like emulating your energy right now in April. You might just be at a point in your life where you really want to get ahead. You want to be in a safe space, or at least in a part of your life that you can feel really proud of and motivated by. Okay, Sag, you got the Follow Your Bliss card. Beautiful. And Persona on the bottom of the deck. So now I'm really excited. I want to see what these mean. Now bear with me as I flip through this. Let's see. Okay, Sag. Your bliss is the breadcrumb trail that will lead you to the highest self and path. Following the little things that light you up will ensure that you are on your adventure and not someone else's. If something interests you, it is meant for you. The journey isn't always joyful or easy. No great adventure is, but it is worthwhile because it's yours and it's true. There is beauty and wisdom in all its seasons. Bliss is the true north of your compass. Follow it and you will be on your way. And there is a quote by Joseph Campbell. It says, "If you do follow your bliss, you put yourself on a kind of track that has been there all the while waiting for you." I feel like it's asking you to follow your happiness. Like for me, bliss is like when you're in an area of your life where you are happy in the work that you're completing. It's sort of like, not the word selfish, but you know what I mean? Like it's your own dream. It's not somebody else's. It's not what your parents wish for you, what your partner wants for you, what your friends thought you would do. It's like, what do you want from life? What would make you happy? So Sag, I think that's really beautiful and important. Now for the persona card. Let's see. I went the wrong way. Okay. Persona. A persona is a mask we wear over our true essence. We have many. One for family, another for work. Over the years, we put on more and more to fit in and have our needs met. We can wear so many that we forget who we truly are, but we're so much bigger than the masks that we wear. These personas help us move through life, so no need to throw them out. Just remember that behind it all, we are vast and timeless and perfect, here right on time and just as we should be. Give yourself time to step away from the world and reconnect with your true essence. And this is a quote by Ram Dass. In most of our human relationships, we spend much of our time reassuring one another that our costumes of identity are on straight. Wow, you know, that actually feels kind of layered. As someone who majored in gender and sexuality studies, I actually feel like this card, for some, not for everyone, but for some people, it's asking you to open up to maybe your gender identity or your sexuality in like a new way. And if you are someone who identifies as queer, or any part of like the LGBTQIA two-spirit community, then I would just say that this card, it's like you're at a point in your life where you're either embracing your true self or kind of like learning and finding your true self within that community. But if it's not related to that, I would just say that you have been wearing a mask for most of your life in order to fit in order to stand out, in order to make the people around you happy or proud. But right now, what matters is what's under the mask, who you really are, what you really want for your life. And I mean, it doesn't get more simple than that. Like, it's just saying, you know, you don't have to throw away who you were. You just have to embrace this new personification of who you are. And I think that if you change in life, that's a good thing. I don't think it's wrong at all. All right. Last but not least, Sag, thanks for hanging in there. I know we're already at 13 minutes, so this is definitely going to be a part 2, but I want to know what you need to be asking yourself this year, or maybe what life is asking you, because this deck is really revealing, and I feel like it'll be really helpful for where you're at, especially with these questions that just kind of announce themselves within the cards. I just heard it's so easy, it's so simple. Because maybe the hard part is almost over, and maybe what you really want from life isn't as hard as you think it's going to be in terms of where you will end up and how you're going to get there. Maybe what's meant for you flows really easily. I find that to be very true, especially with relationships. If you feel like you're just trying and trying over and over again, no new results, then sometimes it's time to move on. Sometimes it's time to cut the losses and embrace something completely new and different. Okay, so a million cards fell, but we'll take the first 2 that fell. Wow. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. Maya Angelou. The question for you What have I learned from my defeats? The affirmation, I will fail, but I am not a failure. Sagittarius, why are you so hard on yourself? My goodness. You know, I have this favorite quote that I'm actually thinking of right now as I look at this. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. And it's so true. How can you really fail if you try? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be willing to take the first step. Life is not going to do it for you, so you have to do it for yourself. And if you fall, you will get back up. You may try again. You may try something new. Don't be afraid of failure. Be more afraid of not trying at all. Because then you could at least be proud of yourself or know what is meant for you. And then we have the snail. It is the greatest of all mistakes to do nothing because you can only do a little. Sydney Smith. Question. What am I avoiding because I believe a little is not enough? Affirmation. What I can do is enough. I'm thinking with the snail and the tortoise, there's like all this energy of slowness, right? Like slowing down. And maybe that's where the fear is coming up for you, because it's requiring a little bit of faith and a little bit of patience in the unknown. And you are really rushing yourself to be somewhere that you're just not at yet, and you will get there. Right now, you need to be very aware of your ability to take small steps and to take them with pride and to trust yourself and trust the journey. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope this was helpful. And I know April might be a little bit confusing. You might feel a little lost, but you are going to get there. And I think August will be a revealing of your gifts, like where you're meant to be in life. So hang in there. All right, bye, Sag.